Hello, I'm Racerman Extreme, and I went on my PC just now and made a 41-minute, 20-second compilation of all of the bloopers and an outtake of Season 1, Episode 1 of Restless Driver. This was around January 24th, 25th, I think, of this past year. I think it said 2014, so, anyway, enjoy and be aware I sound like a squeak, and go back and watch the professional video when you are done watching this. Enjoy the video.
Hello guys, I'm CK425 and welcome to the first Restless Driver Season 1, Episode 1, 2014 episode. Nope. Hello and welcome to the first Restless Driver episode. This is Season 1, Episode 1, 2014, and I am CK425, and let me tell you a little about the show real quick. What I do is I review cars inside and out, I max them, and Hello, I'm CK425, and this is the first Restless Driver episode. Hello, and welcome to Restless Driver. This is Season 1, Episode 1, 2014, and I am CKS425, and thank you for tuning in to Restless Driver. Let me tell you a little bit about the series before we get started. What I do is I get a car out of my GT6 garage over there, and then I take it out to Silverstone, right there, and then I put it to the max. I test it, I review it, everything. So, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so the first car I want to show you guys, and I want to test, alright, also, like I said, I do put the cars to the max. So, let's not only test them, but put them to the max. This is the Jaguar XFR that I have here, and, I will be going over to that camera a lot, adjusting it. There we are. Now you can see this car has tons of power. I actually had the X in 2009. I love it, everything about it. So anyway, let me describe this car to you. Alright? On the inside, it's a very luxurious car. Well, based on mine. This car has no interior, as you can see. But let me tell you about what I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get a luxurious interior inside this car. As you see, you cannot be too heavy-footed with this at all. Of course, I don't have any traction. Yep, spin out every time you try to get on that gas. So you've got to be pretty light-footed. I love this car. I love how you can do burnouts with a heavy foot. Like that. Sounds amazing. Easy to control once you get the hang of it. Hello, welcome to Restless Driver Season 1, Episode 1, 2014. I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in. This is a show about me testing cars and putting them to the max. Alright? So, hello, this is Restless Driver Season 1, Episode 1, 2014. I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in. Let me tell you a little bit about the show. Nope, I messed up. Hello, welcome to Restless Driver Season 1, Episode 1, 2014, the first episode in the Restless Driver existence. I'm CK425, and thank you for tuning in. Let me tell you a little bit about the show, Restless Driver. It is a new show to YouTube as of this episode. It's the newest one and the only one so far. A little bit about the show, like I said. It reviews cars and puts cars to the max, and that's what I do. I do those things. And these show will be 15 minutes long instead of 30. Those shows are probably about 30 to an hour. This is a 15-minute show. So let's get started. I have the Jaguar XFR ready to go, as you will now see. I will not be reviewing the car. Hello, and welcome to the first Restless Driver episode, Season 1, Episode 1, 2014. I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in. Let me tell you a little bit about the show. It is a 15-minute program, and what I do is I review cars. I test them. I put them to the max, and probably test them around the course if I'm in the mood. So let's get started. Let's not get started. Hello, welcome to Restless Driver, Season 1, Episode 1, 2014, aka the first episode of Restless Driver. I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in to my lovely show. What I do is I review cars, I test them, and I put them to the max on Silverstone, on GT6. So let's get started, shall we? And I do have two cameras, one right there, and then this one right here. Alright, so I will be going to that one a lot. Alright, let's get started. I have a Jaguar XFR on track as of right before now. Now, let me tell you a little about this car. First of all, let me find something on my phone, and then I'll start my test of the XFR. There we are. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so what I have here is a Jaguar XF 2009. It is mine, actually, in real life. And this right here on my TV is the XFR 2010. Now, I do have the traction control off. I highly recommend this. Alright, this car is out of control. It's a monster on the road. It may look like a slow 4-door car. You're wrong. You can get this car at least any day. It's got so much power. Right now, I'm getting this car out of control, and I'm not doing much. I'm not even doing 20 miles an hour. The car already slides out. And as you can see, it sounds pretty good. So, let me start reviewing this car. Alright? The interior. This will have to be up to me to describe my own car's interior, not the XFR, because the XFR has no interior on Gran Turismo 6, aka GT6. So, inside my XF, alright, you can probably get something similar for the XFR, just so you know. Anyway, like I said, the XF, alright, very high quality luxury leather, nice brown wood trim. No, not trim, inlay, sorry. It is a very lovely interior. It's got GPS, sat-nav, it's got AC and heating. It's got a 4.2 liter V8. This has probably got something bigger. It's got tires that will be going away in the next 2 seconds. If I kept doing that, they'd probably burn So, right, the XFR, right? You might want to get a new suspension, but in real life, my car handles well for a city car. Because I mean, like I said, it's an XF and not the R. This car has about 718 horsepower. It weighs a lot, but it sure goes like a light car. You should probably wish it had more weight. Now, there's nothing wrong with my driving. There's nothing wrong with the car. It's just that I don't have any traction control. So let me put that on real quick, and I'll keep going on about my car. Not too much. So, my XR, alright? The car has a lot of horsepower, like I said, 718. I was in a cop's lobby last night. My friend wouldn't turn on the traction control. So I left and I never fixed it. Alright, back to the test. So this car should be able to get around Silverstone pretty quickly. Just turn on your ratings. Let's see, as I demonstrate. Notice how it doesn't get out all out of line and stuff. And if I do mess up, I'm not doing retakes, alright? That took too much time just trying to get the intro done. Alright? If I say something stupid or something that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, like, or if I mess up with a word, then, oh well, I'll fix myself. If I start to lose my breath from talking, oh well. So, anyway, I love this car. It gets around Silverstone pretty quickly, if you ask me. As I'll now demonstrate again. See, I messed up. Oh, come in too hot, you'll miss the corner. Now, I was able to set a 1:03 time and a 1:30 time, as you can see right there. So anyway, right, I love this car. I think it's a great car. It's very luxurious, but you can also make it very dull, but sporty at the same time. It's not going to be, like, attractive in luxury, but it is going to be attractive in sports. Like, sports-wise. I always see black interiors in sports cars, and then luxury interiors, tan leather interiors, and stuff like that in luxury vehicles. Well, you can get it as a sports car interior or a luxury car interior. I'm sorry, get it in a luxury interior. Sorry, I'm messing up. There's so much on my mind about this. Knowing where to go and stuff. So anyway, I'll try coming in that corner a little bit better. Awesome there. Here we go, 56 seconds. Almost 57. Alright, so, sum up this car, it goes around Silverstone in less than a minute. It's a beautiful car. I love the looks. It's got okay cornering. Let's see what else. I don't like that. Hello, welcome to Restless Driver, Season 1, Episode 1, 2014. This is the first episode of Restless Driver, and I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in to my new YouTube series, Restless Driver. This show mainly reviews cars, the inside of them, the outside of them, what I think of them. We put them to the max. I'm sorry, I do. Hello, welcome to Restless Driver, Season 1, Episode 1, 2014. This is the first episode of Restless Driver, and I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in on my new YouTube series. My show will review cars, what I think of them, inside and out. We will put them to the max. Send it again. We will not put them to the max. Hello, this is welcome. Hello, welcome to Restless Driver, Season 1, Episode 1, 2014, also known as the first episode ever of Restless Driver. I'm CKS425, and thank you for tuning in to my new YouTube series. What I do on the show, you may be wondering. I review the cars inside and out. I also test the cars to the max, and I do a lap on this track or whatever track I have it set to. In this case, it is Silverstone. It's a shorter course. So anyway, let's get started. All right. I do have to man 2 cameras, technically 1, but I have to start and stop the face angle. All right, so this car I have right here. All right, it's a lovely car. I actually have the normal version, 2009 in real life. It is blue, and the steering wheel's on the other side. This is the Jaguar XFR. It's a lovely car on the inside, based on my car. I will say I do have the traction control disabled. Let me put that on real quick. This car is notorious for spinning out. So anyway, a little bit about my car, since there is no interior to review on this one. It is a luxurious tan leather. It's got GPS, aircon, heated steering wheel. You could probably get most of those on the XFR, but maybe a little bit more since you're paying a little bit more money. Totally worth it. So anyway, performance. My car, brilliant. This car, obviously it's supposed to be better, even more brilliant. I love it. I find it very good looking. It can corner actually quite well for a 4-door luxury car built by Jag. This is the 2010 model of the XFR. It's pretty late. Alright, it actually has pretty good speed. And there is nothing to review, like I said, on here. But, overall rating, perfect. Alright, I just want to fly through these reviews. I got tons of cars to review. Next car. Ford GT. What better American supercar is there other than the Dodge Viper? There's none. Better yet, what American car can beat this? None. Not the Mustang. And by the way, I had used paddle shifters for the XFR because with the when you buy the clutch transmission, the dog clutch transmission in the GT6 game, it makes it so you can't use the shifter right here. On this car, I have an option. Do I want to do paddle shifters? I mean, it's based on the game, but in all other video games, you can choose. This one, it's a little more realistic. And I can choose if I want to push in the clutch or not. But I have to pull back a paddle first, like this. Put off the clutch, and I just crashed. So I was not looking where I was going. So I don't have to. I could have it full throttle, take my foot off the clutch, and still shift. And I am putting it to the floor at the same time. So anyway, it's a choice. I love it. Now I can finally review the interior. This is what I call sports interior. No, it's not even sports interior. It's racing interior. I mean, look, you got all the little, switches and what you call it, speedometer and meters and stuff. That's all based on a 1960s race car. And yeah, I do have nitrous equipped on this. And I also had it equipped on the XFR. I loved it so much. It was the first car I ever got nitrous for. And I will show you guys something. If you guys want to copy my G27 Logitech steering wheel setup, I will go ahead and tell you guys how I have that set up real quick, alright? Now, this, look back, this, horn, look left, toggle and flash high beams, change view, look right, shift up, shift down, turn. We should all know the pedals. Over here. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I have no idea what that button does. Leave it blank for now. This is horn. Windshield wipers is right here. E-brake is right there. Horn, windshield wiper, e-brake, horn. Change view. Look left, look right. Left, right. Back. Toggle low and high. Flash low and high. Nitro, pause. Obviously, 6-speed shifts cannot be changed. Alright, so that's my G27 setup. If you guys ever want to copy that, I will actually make a separate video with just that little setup. And now you guys know where it comes from. Alright, continuing on with the Ford GT 06. I love the styling of it. Now let's see how fast it gets around Silverstone. Alright? I'll shave off 2 seconds automatically since I was paused. shot at there. I will advise everyone, even the 4GT, not so good of a suspension. Alright? Your suspension probably will have to be replaced at some point. But hey, it is like 5 seconds quicker than a Jag that's not really meant for cornering. And of course, this car does have 200 extra horsepower, and I think it shows. Actually, quite well. The XFR, about 718. This, 940. Much better in this car. But I still love the XFR. You cannot resist the Jag. Unless you're pathetic and messed up. No one resists Jaguar. Now I am setting lap times right now, as you can see. But seriously, you'd have to be bonkers to save a little extra money in GT6 and get a 4GT for about $20,000 less. You can get an XFR that's still good looking, still can't corner like this. It's got a little less horsepower, yeah, but hey, when you turn the traction control off, this probably has a little more grip. That one just goes full bonkers. Like, seriously. The XFR just doesn't want to stop burning out. And most people love to see burnouts when it comes to cars with no traction control. Duh, don't you want to see a car burn out when the traction control's off? This car probably has grip computers, like computers that help it grip no matter what. And seriously, this car will do about 300 miles an hour on GT6. The XFR, about 40 miles an hour less. But if you tune it, you could probably get it up there with the 4GT because it's got the power and the weight for grip. This car is lighter and it has more power. So, and besides, it's a supercar. I mean, seriously, you can get something with high-end luxury and blah blah blah, and stuff like that in a Jag. This, you just get pure speed and power. Most people will probably go with speed and power, but you gotta remember, it's an everyday car. So therefore, I think the XFR is still the better deal, because you can live with it. At him, me, I'm living with an XF. I think I can handle an XFR. I think my dad can handle an XFR. Of course, untuned. I'm just saying. You cannot live with the 4GT, as Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear UK has experimented with. He has lived with one, and the thing is crazy. Anyway, moving on, I have the next car. I still think that the XFR is the better deal. Until you hit this car. This car I'm not so sure about. It is near the same price range as the XFR, because the XFR costs $120,000 on GT6. Real life, you'd have to check the Jaguar website. I just know that the new XF right now costs about $46,000. You can get one used for a little bit less. I'm not supposed to discuss prices about my car, even though I was there when my dad signed all the papers. This you might want to be a little careful with, if you know what I mean. This is the new GTS Viper. This is up there with the XFR. About $3,000 more. Oh god, nope. I'm just gonna sit here and talk because this thing is gonna go berserk. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but this car right here, all right, the Viper. By the way, if I point in the wrong direction, oh well. TV would be right there for me. So, that car, that monster, more horsepower than the GT. Instead of 940, which is up there with, like, close to Bugatti. It says more than your standard Bugatti. In fact, it has about, let's see, the Bugatti's legendary 1001. For some reason, they just made up 1001. I have no idea why. This has 35 more horsepower than that. 1,036, to be exact. And that's why I'm running it all the way up. That's why I'm only keeping it in 4th gear. Just because it feels like it's got a long first gear. It is so powerful, I could put it in 1st gear, apparently. Or, I'm sorry, 4th gear. And it's like in 1st gear. Wow, this car is amazing. I'm no drifter, but man, this car is easy. It's much easier than the XFR. That's for sure. Of course, it's got traction control on, and it still has so much power, the traction control is not enough. I think I'm going to have to raise the traction control. I really think I do. It's got that much power. Isn't this the world's fast? Oh, because it has no traction control. It's got everything but. I should probably check the settings before pulling out a monster. But it is much easier to handle, apparently. I thought it was the traction control not working as well as I thought it would. Now, I'm going to use the paddle shifters because I'm going to have to shift so quickly in this car, I might miss a gear. Maybe not. I don't know, but you don't have to be a car lover to know this, but this is going probably down in the most powerful car record slot in my new series. I mean, seriously, 1,036. List of cars I've tested in order from weakest to most powerful. XFR, I wish I could put it above the 4GT. I seriously do. I think it feels like it has more power than it really does. It is so clever at firing power at the rear wheels. 4GT just didn't seem to have it, you know? Of course, it had traction control and stuff like that, but really, I mean, I think it should have more power than it does, the XFR. So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be more powerful than the next car I have. So it's not going to be at the bottom. I'm doing this on purpose so I don't have to live with myself after putting it at the bottom of the list. Because it would be at the bottom of the list if I had a list. Fortunately, I have no list at all. None whatsoever. I probably will make a list and then show it to y'all at the end. crap, this show's on 18 minutes now. I planned on it being a 15-minute show. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a 20-minute show, guys. I do not want to go beyond that. And shout out to the people on my TV screen. This thing's amazing. Apparently this thing has the speed of a 4GT. Maybe not. I don't know, but this thing is a major beast. I mean, just look at it. That. Oh, come on. Hold on. I cannot whistle that well. It's embarrassing, but... Nope. God, I cannot do it. I would whistle. It's just amazing. It really is. If I push in that clutch, I go from here to here and like this. I might have to take this thing to Root X real quick and max it. And I cannot stick with myself. How about this? I will take this show to 30 minutes. I don't want to do the show too long, so I can upload it easier. You know what I mean? It is super hard to upload videos that have never been on YouTube. It is very hard. Yep, there we are. Original circuit. Scroll down. This has a 10-kilometer march straightaway. Plus an additional kilometer before the corner, then the corner, and then an additional 1 kilometer, then 10. It's just amazing. There's a kilometer between here and the beginning of the turn. Here, oh come on, no. History system. Let's take this thing to the max. Now, I will, in the next episode, take the XFR and the 4GT to the max, and then move on to the next car. I love the interior of the new Viper. It's so cool. I've never seen so much luxury in this kind of car. Whoa, it just slips right into 5th gear, no problem. When I shift to 5th, it just seems like it should be there. I think I had this set to a drag tune. It's not good. Let me extend it to where it needs to be. I think I was drag racing with this. That's why I think it gets up and goes too quickly. Transmission. No, it's actually... Oh, yeah, it was definitely meant for drag racing. Sorry. That's why I was shifting so quickly. I bet if I were to take this up to about here... I mean, I'm no master tuner at all. You guys could pick on me all day, and I would just say, yeah, I know, I suck at tuning, blah, blah, blah. There's one thing I cannot do, it's tuning. This thing's got the power of a Veyron. Let it show. 200. I will need nitrous 247, 246. Now I'm dropping. Let's see, 250. $270. The thing just stops. Let's see, can I get on there? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna stop the show a little bit early because I can't do anything in the next, 5 minutes? Alright, there's no other way of saying this, but, thank you so much for watching my new series. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be reviewing, the XFR's top speed, what I think of it. In the next episode, I will try to max it as well while I'm reviewing it. I think the top speed is amazing, personally. So anyway, Restless Driver, Season 1, Episode 1, 2014, is officially done. Like I said, thank you for watching, and I will be testing the top speed and reviewing of what I think of it. Do I think it's amazing? Yeah, I've already maxed it before. That's the thing. I mean, it's a new series. I've had the game since it came out. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and I am CKS425 on PSN. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.